Hey guys, Richard James here again, bringing you another video. Okay, so basically this video is what we're going to be looking at is three mobile apps, two miners and one game, all of which that you can earn money from. Before we obviously move on to that though, I just want to say a big welcome to any new people watching my channel. It's great to have you here. Obviously, if you find my videos interesting, informative, don't forget to hit the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner and hit the notification bell so then you're updated with all my latest online content. And obviously a big welcome and thank you to all you guys that recently have subscribed, and to all of you that have been with me and following my channel for quite some time. It's great to have you here and it's great to have your support. Obviously as well, if you like my videos, give them a big thumbs up. It helps my channel, keeps me motivated, so I know that you're enjoying the information I'm bringing to you, and just basically obviously helps keep things rolling along. Okay, so basically the first thing we're looking at here is the Electroneum cloud miner. I brought a video to you about this quite some time ago. I will put it in the bottom of the description for any of you guys that want to just check that out, because it has changed quite a lot. One of the big changes to it is now the signing up process, rather than taking like about half an hour, which discouraged a lot of people, only takes about 5 minutes. Dead simple, very straightforward. And then you can get on with mining. The great thing with this miner as well, this is a cloud miner, so once you've logged in, you've set it going, you can simply switch it off and that's it. You don't need to have this running all of the time. It is a cloud mining app, so that's one great thing about it. It's a plus. You don't have to just leave your mobile phone, and also as well with that, that it's mining even if your mobile phone is off. So obviously that's a real big plus. The other big plus is that the payout is 100 ETN, as you can see there, and that used to take about a month to build up. Now it takes a lot shorter time. They have made a lot of improvements to the process, and now you're earning 100 ETN, in a couple of weeks. Obviously, as long as you remember to extend, you have to hit the green button where it says extend every 7 days. You can hit it before that, but if you leave it past the 7 days, it will stop mining. And obviously, as you can see, there is also a stop mining button underneath as well. So ETN. So basically, they started out as a tester, or just testing the waters out in South Africa. What they were trying to do was just basically see how it went over, see how people used it. They actually added in the ability to go and buy your mobile phone top-ups over in South Africa. As you can see at the bottom to the right where it says top-ups, that is that facility. It is unfortunately not available yet in other countries, but that's one of the things they brought in. Because the thing is with ETN, and this is what I really like about it, is they're not just trying to develop a coin unlike everybody else, or they're not just throwing a coin out there hoping people take it on, or that it builds up in the market. These guys are actually trying to do something with that, and what they're trying to do is actually produce or create an actual ecosystem where people are actively spending their coin. So basically, like I said, it started out in South Africa. A few weeks ago, they actually launched it in another 20 countries. So that has obviously catapulted ETN quite substantially. If you go and check out the prices, in my first video, you would see the price, and then go and check out the price now. It has jumped quite a lot. Also, another big news story coming out of ETN was, well, a while back, they actually developed their own mobile phone with a built-in miner. So basically, rather than downloading the app, it was actually built in. It was called the M1 mobile phone. Not heard too much about it since the launch of it, but that was something they brought on. Also with the idea of trying to get it out to more people and trying to get it used rather than people just hanging on to it, but the people actually spending their coin. So further big news as well is that they've taken it off the original blockchain they had, and they've now developed their own and much faster, much more stable blockchain for ETN, which is another reason why ETN has jumped up as much as it has. And like I say, is, you know, to earn your 100, ETN now is quite a lot faster. Okay, so now you've got that information, let's quickly look at basically the process. Obviously, I've had this a while, so we can look in my wallet. I have no problems with you guys looking in my wallet. So as you can see, I've earned 411 ETN. These are the deposits from that. And then, like I say, so as you can see, you can pay and receive straight from this app. Your top-ups, we'll go and have a look. Here we go, South Africa. So you can basically, you can click on, in fact, I've never even clicked on this. Right, so you can select, there you go. So you can select countries, different countries. Like I say, they launched it, that it is now available in, like I say, they've launched this in 20 different countries. So possibly I'm mistaken, and that is now, or what they're saying, right. So here they're saying, if you can't find it, register your interest, and obviously, you know, it might pop up in a location near you at some point, kind of thing. I think that's basically what they're saying. So that's the top-ups. Here, if we come here, like I say, so the currency is currently in USD. If we come in here, so this is now the price that ETN is at. If you want to know how much you've earned, simply click on there, go use my balance, and it will tell you in US dollars, I've earned $2.12, but that is at the current price. Obviously, these guys are actually looking to try and get it to the point, like I say, where it is people are using this as an actual currency. They're actually trying to create their own gig marketplace. So basically a website or such like, where you can go on, you can see what you can purchase for the ETN that you have in your wallet. So basically, I mean, obviously there's a few places that have taken on Bitcoin. Amazon is one. There's a few other places out there that are using various coins as payments now. But these guys are actually trying to create their own marketplace as well. So not only have, obviously, they've launched in 20 countries, they've launched, well, actually 21 countries, because it's 20 further more countries to South Africa. They've launched their own mobile phone with a built-in mining app, or with a built-in mining app plus wallet as well. And, you know, so, and like I say, the great thing is you can just go and download this app. As normal, the links to anything I talk about will be in the description, so you can just simply click on it. The link I'll be putting in there is for the Android app. I'll see if I can find the link for the iOS app, and then they'll both be in there if I can find the one for the iPhone as well. So that's pretty much basically that's pretty much it on it's, you know, not overly complicated. Obviously entirely up to you guys if you decide to sign up Would always be nice if you could sign up underneath me just to help me out. So for you guys that have got QR scanners, oh, that's the wrong thing. I didn't. You just saw my feet. So basically, that's so at the top. You can see if you want to manually enter it in and you don't have a QR scanner on your phone, that's my referral code, the BBE2FD. And then if you've got a QR scanner on your phone, as you saw, there's one built into the app. You can just simply click that or scan that, and then I'll be loaded in as your referrer. Like I say, it's entirely up to you, but it would be really great to know that you've done that, because then it's good to see how many people are actually using the app, and because it's one of these currencies that has gone up and down, mainly because when they're changing things, it's during updating or maintenance or trying to develop new things, they tend to slump, and then they'll come back with something really cool like the new blockchain, which is the latest thing that they've just done, and suddenly their currency will jump quite considerably. So anyway, so that's that app. So what we need to do is then move on to the next app. Okay, so this is the Uplexa Android miner. It is a very basic miner. You simply download it. Again, I'll put the link in the description. You select how many threads you want to use, and then how many cores you want to use. I'll generally go 50%. And then you simply click start. The only thing, the thing with this one is that you do need to leave it running. So obviously, if you want to earn your maximum, you want to be loading it onto an old phone rather than loading it onto the phone that you actually use, because then you can only mine when your miner is active. Unlike the ETN, which is cloud mining, this is just basically standard mining, so it has to be running all the time. Obviously, a lot of people aren't very happy with that, but that's why I say use an old phone. The phone I use this app on is a very old Samsung phone. I basically just leave it plugged in. The battery is probably shot by now, as I've had it running for quite some time. You can basically come in here. You can change your settings. You can check out your stats. So basically, if we go and check out my stats, so I have a total of 407 UPX. They actually dropped when I started using this. The minimum payout was 100. It's now dropped down to 75. I'm at 66. So soon I will be getting a payout on that. And then if you say you go back to the miner, click your cores, and then all you got to do is simply hit start, and then there you go. So you'll see, obviously, it's using the 3 threads as I've selected, and it will start. And then obviously any shares that are accepted will be basically the number next to where it says accepted. You see, Uplexa and ETN have the same idea when it comes to mining, and this is why they've used mobile apps, basically because, as we all know, standard mining, Bitcoin mining, Ethereum mining, although you can do that with a GPU and even a CPU, Monero, Zcash, all these coins that are very popular, are still being mined by big machine, by ASICs. I mean, ASIC miners have been produced for almost all coins. I mean, obviously, apart from the the most popular coin, Zcash, Antminer's got one. Not sure about Monero. I'm not sure if they've produced one for that. But Ethereum, I'm fairly certain there is a miner for that. Litecoin, there's a miner for that. Bitcoin, obviously. And the thing is the fact that us as small miners have just simply been pushed out. And that is why Uplexa and ETN have gone for the mobile apps, because basically it basically levels the playing field. You can't just go and no one's going to go out and buy 50 mobile phones and have them all running, because you'd actually have to, because you can't have more than one mobile phone running on the same account, or at least I've not been able to do it. I actually downloaded it onto two phones, entered all obviously the same wallet address or mining address into it, and it just simply they will run, but only one will mine, and the other one will just sit there like with the starting bit saying please wait for stats to update, and then it doesn't do anything. So which I think is great, because like I say, it just basically sort of brings that element of mining back to the everyday person, rather than these massive companies that are literally buying warehouses, filling them with ant miners or ASICs miners anyway, whoever they're made by, and just blowing everybody away, blowing the competition away. So for me, I think those two apps are really cool. The third app I'm going to be sharing with you is actually a game, and we'll be getting to that in just a second. So basically, like I say, Uplexa, very basic app. Not really got a whole lot to talk to you about that. Currently on the price charts, it has dropped about 6 points. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I did come across something saying something about that there's something going on, and then after that, all the articles were about they had a recent trading competition, but I didn't actually read the article. But by the looks of it, they ran into a bit of trouble, but then maybe they're coming out the other side of it. So, Uplexa, for, you guys that like collecting the small coins and stuff like that, maybe this is something for you. So, right, I'm going to leave that. Obviously, we've done them two apps, and then we're going to be moving on to the game. The game, I have to say, I've been playing it for the last couple of days. It is really, I found it, the animation, the presentation of the game is absolutely brilliant. They have, there's multiple ways that you can earn coins through there. It's actually, they use the Hora token. That's HORA token. So basically, it's a bit like the engine, ENJIN token. So basically, it's aimed at gamers, but obviously it sells on the normal cryptocurrency market. You can actually exchange it if you withdraw it to somewhere like Faucet Hub. So basically, you have a couple of withdrawal options. Faucet Hub is one, and then you can withdraw it to an external Tron wallet. Tron is also a game token, I believe. So basically, the idea of it is same as Engine. It's currency that is used within games, so that you can purchase items with it. And the really cool thing is that Engine and Hora Games, I believe that's who makes the game I'm going to be talking to you about. They're actually developing a process of being able to move the coins from one place, from one game to another. So you can, and even sell items that you've bought in your games to then earn your more Hora back. Or Hora, is it Hora or Hora? I don't know. but yeah, but it's a really cool. It's a really cool game. It's I say the animation and everything is absolutely brilliant, very addictive. So I mean, really, it is geared more toward gamers because you know you just seem to be able to sit on it for ages and ages. There's always something to do, but at the end of the day, if you're one of these people that plays solitaire or something like that, maybe you'll want to give this a go. So anyway, let's move on to the next one, and we'll go check it out, and I'll tell you a bit more about it. Okay, so let's move on to the final app. As I told you, it was a game, and as you can see, Crypto Miner is the game that we're going to be playing. So let's click on that and go and check it out. Okay, so this is Crypto Miner, or known as even Crypto Idle Miner. And there is a bit of a giveaway in that title, because the great thing with this game is that, like the ETN cloud mining app, when you start playing this game, if you shut it down, as long as you make sure everything that needs to be at 100% is at 100%, it will carry on. It won't carry on at the same level as it would do if it was open, but it still will carry on and therefore still be earning you coins. So obviously I've come back into the game. It's given me a bit of a bonus there. All you got to do is simply watch one of these sort of adverts and listen to this terrible music at the same time. Okay, they normally last about 30 seconds, and not always, but you'll sometimes come to this, click back, and then there you go, you've collected your coins. So basically this game works very similar to Roller Coaster Tycoon, Sim City, and similar games like that, where you essentially are basically given a bare canvas, or like with SimCity, you just have a field or something like that, and then you've got to start building properties, then giving them properties electricity, all those kind of things. And Roller Coaster Tycoon, for you guys that have played those games, you'll understand what I mean. But basically with this game, what it is you are in charge of your own mining company. You start off with simply where it's the number one power unit on the left hand side, and you'll start off with one lot of GPU, so one lot of graphic cards. There you can see in the middle next to the girl tapping away on her laptop. But and that's all you start with, and basically what you have to do is you have to press the power supply to get that running, and then that'll run for 30 seconds, and in that 30 seconds you've got to press your GPU as many times as you possibly can. But it does have an energy bar which fills up. Once the energy bar fills is finished, you press it again and you'll gradually build up coins. You only have to do this for a very short period of time, and then all of a sudden you'll have your infrastructure manager, which is the guy that below him says efficiency 112. He will then keep your power supply running permanently. So therefore all you're having to do is then click on your GPUs every time that you can, and then after a while you'll end up with a manager that will then take care of your GPU, and they'll sit there. Sometimes it's a girl, sometimes it's a boy. They'll sit there tapping away on their laptop, keeping your miner running and earning you coins. After a while then you'll graduate and get yourself a trading manager. So for you got people that are into watching billions, the trading manager would be Axe or Bobby Axelrod. His name is in the program. And then these little guys in front of him at the computers are his traders. And then basically what they're doing is the coins that you're mining, they're trading and earning you money, which then what you do with them. For one thing is always make sure these guys are at 100%. So basically I'll try and level them up at by 10s every time. So he's at now 200%. Get this guy up 10s. If you can't level up by 10, so if you hit max, that'll tell you there what the maximum it is, and obviously you'll see that start creeping up the more money that as you earn more money. So basically the other thing you want to do is hit your double boost. Again, it's simply watch a video, although I have been having an issue with this one. I don't know if it's my mobile phone, but sometimes I can earn the double boost and other times I can't. I think it is my phone, but normally you'll be able to click that and then you can click it. I think anything up to, you can get it up to like 24 hours or something like that. And so therefore, and then that will be running for you on a double boost for 24 hours. Obviously these guys, you see the power units, you see how they have that green glow? If your efficiency manager drops below 100%, that green glow will turn yellow. Therefore, you know you need to boost him to go and get 100%. So basically all you do, if you want to, any of these guys you want to level up, just tap on them and then stipulate how much you want, so we can see we can do a maximum of 1 for this person. They are at level 258, but if you press the arrow here you can scroll through your different rigs, and there you go. Obviously these are all rigs that I've purchased. You got a cooling unit, so we hit that. What's the maximum we can do it? 2, so we'll bang that up. Just got to obviously keep your miners cool. And then here, basically what you have to do is you have to build your mining corporation or company. You have to do these tasks, and simply so with this one, with the top one, you've got to earn that amount of coin, then you go on to the next one and the next one, the next one, and then eventually you get one of these unlock chests. You'll open this up, it'll have some goodies in, usually always some cash, sometimes some trading cards. The plants, you have plants and cats. What they do, they give a boost of energy to your miners so they can obviously earn more mining, but they only last for a certain amount of time depending on how high the bonus is worth. So obviously now I can then now move on to fill in those, and then what you got to do then is then you start earning this. So as you saw, I pressed the top one, and then what you can do is just press yes, and that will turn all the rigs that you have mining that, because that's obviously the task, your next task you want to complete. Okay, so that's pretty much it. It's a very simple thing. I'll show you a couple of other things that come with it. So they do have a league. As you can see, the highlighted, I'm number 3. This is only the 4th day I've been playing this. Yesterday I got as high as number 2. I haven't been using it a lot today, but I have had it on and running, and therefore it's kept me at number 3. You see the yellow button, it says season 8. When I started playing this, it said season 6. So that was only a day or so ago. It was at season 6. It now is season 8. And you get a payout. You see the number under, see the 1301? The number under it is the amount of coins I'll be paid out if I stay in that position once the season ends. So obviously that's a real good thing to build up to. They actually reckon the easiest way to build is only have 2 miners, so that'd be your top 2, and they could, and basically just keep building them, and obviously level up your traders and your efficiency guy, your infrastructure guy, and then gradually you'll get more traders sat at them computers. You can get as many as 4, as you can see. You'll get various different bonuses, and they reckon that is actually the quickest way to get up the league table. But the thing is if you okay, so basically if you earn more miners, here you can see I've got 302 tokens. My first 200 tokens actually came when I got my 7th miner. It says you got a 200 horror bonus for owning 7 mining units. Then when you got to 10, what that does is that opens up another building, and this is where it becomes very much like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Sim City and all those ones where you're not just building in this building. Although just having this building alone, there is still plenty enough to do to keep you busy. So let's go and so basically, okay, so we'll have a quick look at the map. So this is where I am at the moment, is Equihash, and Ethash is the original building where you'll start. And then you see over there on the left hand side next to Ethash, it says buy 16 rigs in Equihash, which is the one I'm in at the moment, and then that building will open. And then obviously the other 2 buildings, the events building is coming soon, as you can see, and maybe the map will get bigger as it goes along. So basically, like I say, you saw I had 10 mining units in Equihash, so this is where you start originally, is in Ethash. Again, this game is really good. Unfortunately I can't double up, but I can still collect the single bonus. So they are really good with bonuses. You get bonuses all the time. So it really helps you sort of build your mining company very fast. So how am I doing? So I've got that is currently locked. So I've done the top one. I'm earning on the bottom one. So they all should be earning that. Yes, they are. They're all earning that. And before I logged out, I made sure that my infrastructure guys, and so my infrastructure guy is efficiency 175, and my trader in this building is at 99999, because I basically topped them up by loads. So what else can I tell you about this? So as you'll see, my guy there, my first miner, obviously I had a girl in the other building, and she was a level 1 or level 2. This guy is at a different. He's a gold level. So basically, and as you can see, my infrastructure guy and my trader both look different, and the reason why that is as you can see here, I can level him up. As you can see here, you almost collect like trading cards. So basically, those boxes that you saw me unlocking, you get free ones every day, and in those boxes you'll get these cards, and it will tell you what it is. It will say it's a sort of mining. Well, let's go back in. So you've got the trader guy, and then you've got Natalie. She is a systems. She's a super manager, systems administrator. So rig manager. There you go. So you'll get her, you'll get Aaron, and other ones pop up in these boxes. I hear you say, well, where do you get your free boxes from? So you click on the shopping cart, that takes you into the shop. Here you look, you've only got 3 hours and 48 minutes to wait to the next free chest. Oh, obviously you can buy chests. You also get free money every day, which is 3 hours and 49 minutes also. So you can come in here, check that out every day. They also give away another prize every day, which you'll gain things like this. So you gain plants, you gain cats. So basically, like you got a cat 300. So if I tap him and then tap Aaron, there's your cat, and Aaron's power is just boosted. But also as well is I can click on a plant there and then stick that on his pot, and then that'll boost him even further. So also as well, as you go through, when you get your trading card guys, each one of them comes with a booster. So if we can get back to the top. So obviously Aaron, our rig manager, you got these lightning bolts. So if I click the lightning bolt against my trading manager there, right, you see a timer pop up and the little traders glow because they've been boosted. Now if I hit my the blue and yellow circle here, that then starts throwing money down because that is a trading boost. Then if I hit my infrastructure manager boost, there you go, he gets a lightning bolt, and then in a second we'll hit, because it's always a good idea to not, I found that if I ran the rig manager boost along with the other boosts, it seemed to take some power off. Either that or it's just my imagination. So I always run the rig manager boost after that boost. You see the boost that's just now gone 14 minutes 55 seconds, because that's the next time it will be available. So now that's gone, I can hit Aaron, and I'm still getting, because the boost from your efficiency guy, that boosts his efficiency, and then the trader guy, that boosts his trading possibilities. So and obviously the blue and yellow circle, that also boosts the trading. So like I say, you've got loads of ways of sort of benefiting from this game, and the great thing is it's not actually any way you can lose what you earn. So that's really cool. If you want to go into the settings, you can do there. I've actually turned the music off. We can put that on, and obviously you can play around with those settings. And I thought you'd be able to hear the music. I can't hear the music, but anyway. No, I definitely can't hear the music. Am I still recording? I am. Sorry, I just wanted to check that, as I've been yabbering for quite some time. Okay, so basically, like I say, the way the way you can earn, obviously you can see here that you're constantly mining different coins, but the only coin that you'll actually earn is horror coin, or horror coin. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. So basically what that is very much like engine coin. So basically it's designed to work within the gaming world. So the idea is it's actually a currency that is spendable within games. And the idea is that you can buy. So basically, if you go into a game and someone on the, because basically both engine engine token and horror token. They are actually trying to design a marketplace. So what you do is you can go with your horror. I realize some of you are going to say, well, I don't do gaming. I have no interest in that or whatever, which is totally cool. So you're probably thinking, well, what is the point of earning the tokens then? Well, the tokens themselves can be basically exchanged or sold on, on exchanges and stuff like that, just like Bitcoin. So it's basically exactly the same. So, but this is just a fun way of earning it. So if you're one of these people that sits at work and you're playing on your like I said, you're playing on your solitaire, or you're playing your poker or whatever, or even maybe, like I say, in the past you've played things like Roller Coaster Tycoon and that. This is a great little game. It's really addictive. As you can see, the graphics are absolutely superb. The playability is very, very easy. The other thing as well is cool, because this is so jam-packed with stuff. If you scroll down to the bottom, if I can actually scroll down to the bottom, press the button. Ooh. I will actually hit that in a second. I'm having issues with this phone. Right, so we got this little guy down here, and he is in your research lab. And basically what he does is you can earn skills. If I click on him, you can see there I've got a mining booster of level 4, a trading booster of level 4, and an airdrop of level 4. You'll also earn what this is called is prestige. So basically what you do is you build that up, and that will end up giving you research points, which then you can earn, or you can then learn more skills, as you can see in the list here. And that obviously boosts your earning potential and all those kind of things as well. So that's like I say, I mean, that's pretty much it. Obviously, if you're interested in earning the coin fast, like I say, the best way to do it apparently is just have your 2 miners. But then if you only have your 2 miners, you can't open up the other buildings. And obviously, once you start owning buildings or opening up other buildings, then what that does is then that opens you up to a whole new earning potential. So that's why I've gone down that route. I've gone down the route of actually opening up the other buildings and such like, with the idea of basically improving my earning potential. And that's about it. Obviously, like I say, what you see here with all my miners and boosts and all stuff like that, I have earned that. Well, I mean, I say I've had it for 4 days. I've actually only really played it for 3, because today I've not played it really at all. I've sort of looked at it. I've made sure that everything that needs to be at 100% is at 100% and everything's working right. And then that's pretty much it. Spent some time in the gym, came back, usual stuff, cooked food, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm talking to you, doing this video. So, like I say, I've not really spent a lot of time in it. But as you can see, like I said, and like I showed you, I am actually in 3rd place. So I'm not sure how long these seasons last. I don't know if it's a couple of days, if it's a week or whatever. But obviously, if I'm still at that point or better, then I'm going to earn well over 100 horror, or horror, again, whatever, for just that season. I've already got 300, so that would take me to over 400, and that's just in a matter of a few days. So, like I say, maybe it's something that you will find interesting. Maybe it's something that you'll give a miss. I just think it's a great little thing that you can pull out your pocket now and again, have a bit of a blast on, and then put it away. And like I say, even when you've put it away, yes, the earnings do slow down, but they're still earning. So that's cool, because obviously that means that you don't just go, if you've built yourself up to number 3 spot, you don't just suddenly drop down to like last because you've not played it for a day, which obviously some games are like that. I've played games and I've given up on them because it's just like you spend a few days building something and then you turn it off and then you come back and it's in flames and everything that you've earned has just gone, and it's like, no, forget that. But you don't have that with this. It is always earning for you, so that's really cool. Yeah, so let's just go back over here. Like I say, it's a bit of a nightmare with the phone I'm using, that I can't show this double boost thing, because it just does this, and it just sits there doing that, so that's a bit annoying. I'll probably have to open it up on a different phone and do that. Right, so as I think we're all on lockdown here now, aren't we? Yeah, so we need 205, because what I need is to get up to rig 16, but I've still got to complete these quests before I can buy rig 16, and then I can get access to the next building. So obviously that's what we're waiting for, is basically to build, and obviously every five miners you then can access these fans to keep them cool and all stuff like that. And obviously you can just click on these guys and you can obviously the bottom cards, you can see they're both assigned to 2 other people, but when you assign a new manager, then you can boost him and stuff like that, and it is all very simple, but it's, like I say, it's good fun. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there, and what I'm just going to say to you is that I really hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've had a fun time. Oh, look, there's an airdrop as well. We get airdrops as well. I bet I can't watch it. No, can't watch it. So you just click no thanks and it'll go. But anyway, yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found the 3 apps that I've reviewed here of some interest to you. Like I said to you, new folk that are watching my channel for the first time, if it's something that does interest you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner, and also click that bell to get notifications of all my new material once it's online. Okay, so thanks again for all you guys that have recently subscribed, and to all you people that have been with me for quite some time. It's great to have you. If you can give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate that. Take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon.